Now, when we are growing up, we are obviously treated in a particular way by our family members, relatives, cousins, people who are close to us. And all of you have a different experience with love. And based on that, you form a deep association with love. Now, depending on if these associations with love are unpleasant and adverse, you're going to subconsciously block it. Let me elaborate what I meant. For example, your father loved you a lot, but he was very strict. So for you, love is equal to strict behavior. If, for example, you were in your loving relationships, you were rejected and hurt. So for you now, love becomes equal to rejection or hurt. And they somewhere get stored together in one folder in your subconscious mind. Or if in your childhood you've seen your father abuse your mother, or you have been abused a lot by your mother, anything, then for you, love is equal to abuse. And interestingly, it does not only love is equal to abuse all your life, because that's also a belief that love is equal to abuse. You also manifest abusive relationships. Or all of you could have had your own independent experience of maybe when in your loving relationship, when you were in love or you felt love, people betrayed you, they abandoned you, they cheated on you, they took advantage of you. So you've had somewhere these unpleasant associations. So for you, love is equal to these unpleasant associations. So what you do, because you have these deep adverse associations, you subconsciously block love. Because love is equal to pain, rejection, hurt, and all these things. And because you fear that you might go through those adverse and unpleasant experiences again, what you do is you somewhere subconsciously also block love. I'll give a very interesting example. If you go to a place where there is foul smell, what do? What is the first thing you do without too much of thinking also? You block your nose. Because you don't want that foul smell to enter your system. So subconsciously, because we are so scared of going through rejection, of hurt, of going through abandonment, betrayed, we instantly block love also. Because for us in the subconscious folder, they are the same. And we build these invisible walls and block ourselves to love. And then what we do is we keep saying that people don't love us, without realizing that it is somewhere we who have blocked it. So look at your life and understand, how have you experienced love? How do you perceive love, and what is the flavor of love for you? And if you don't like the flavor, you are definitely going to block it. So the way to resolve this is to first observe, become aware of all our adverse associations with love. So each one would have few of these adverse associations, like the one that I shared with you. And all that you need to do as step one is to disassociate these adverse and unpleasant associations with love. So if you have an association of rejection with love, all that you need to do is, I archive my association of love with rejection. And so you disassociate them, right? If you have an association of love with abandonment, all that you need to do is, I archive my association of love with abandonment. If you have an association of hurt, all that you need to do is, I archive my association of love with hurt. So we need to just disassociate love with these adverse associations, because past does not need to repeat again in the present. If we disassociate, we can begin afresh and begin a new experience of being loved. And that is how I also worked with my own pattern of rejection with love. And that is when I opened up to experiencing love from all experience of being loved, and now the experience of just being loved.